Hi, my name is Allison Livingston with 5 Steps to Connect. Become the CEO of your reactions. Today I'm going to talk about boundary setting, limits, because we can't be our child's best friend and say yes to everything they want as much as I wish I could. I love making them happy. I love saying yes. I love when they are happy. And the reality of setting limits is that I often get a huge emotional project. Sometimes it is the result of a lot of disappointments that they haven't been able to process, and then all of a sudden this is the floodgate, and I just get tears and sadness and anger, and you're not fair, mommy, and all this emotion comes up for them. And that brings up a whole bunch of emotion for me because I like to please people, and especially my kids. So setting limits is the hardest part of my parenting journey, and I bet many of you can relate. I am a mom of 2 daughters, and as I say, the setting limits thing is crucial because it shows them we love them, shows them we are the tillers of the helm. It shows them we care, it shows them we see them, and it shows them we love them. So I'm sure you've heard it's the most important thing to do. It helps us keep our sanity because it says also I'm important, I matter. What is right for me is important. So an instance came up today, and my daughter wanted to go with a friend who was out of the area, and I wasn't comfortable with this. It was going to rearrange our whole family. It was going to have a major impact, and I just wasn't comfortable. So the big thing about limits, the only thing that I think is important, or I've discovered is important after years of working on this, is that we need to be centered first. We need to be clear and calm and just centered in what our values are. Too often, I'm going too fast. My state, if I check in, is not balanced. I haven't gotten my self-care. I'm maybe hungry. I'm just going too fast. And so in those instances, I'm much more easily triggered by the request, and I have a reaction, an emotional reaction often, and I come from anger, I come from confusion, I come from, this is just one more thing and I can't handle one more thing. So as always, belly breathe, body scan, broadcast to help myself reroute. It could also be self-care of going and just staring at a blossom. It's spring, and so it's beautiful out, listening to birds. Whatever I can do to ground and root to the life within me, that's where I want to set limits from. When I do it from a place of reaction, I don't make the best decisions, and I don't communicate it in a way that she can hear. So in this particular case, I was able to go meditate for a few minutes outside in nature, and just in my backyard. And I was able to get really clear in that quiet place. I was able to listen to the deepest part of myself. And then when I communicated with her the no, I wasn't swayed by her emotional reaction. I could see clearly that it was her reaction. And it wasn't pleasant. I hate it when she cries and is angry at me. It just, oh. But I stayed the course because I came from this deepest part of myself. I was able to connect first. And then, sure enough, she found other plans, and she shifted her mood, and she was fine. They are so much more resilient than we are as we get older. And it just reminded me of how important setting limits from my center is to this whole work of parenting, from my life energy, from my limitless values energy, from my abundance, from my wholeness, not from lack. So I encourage you to try this this week, because these requests are going to come up. And if you can take a minute to connect with yourself, to the deepest part of you, and get clear and still, you will be able to make so much of a better limit and communicate it in a way that they can hear. And always a good time to have heart listening, where you hold space for whatever is going on with them, and they will feel seen and heard and accepted, and your love for them. So have a great week, and I look forward to the next. And remember, it's not about doing it right, it's about doing it from our center, because that's where we care. Have a great week.